Do you want to buy a Lamborghini with Shiba Inu Coin? Well, now you can. Let's talk about why this is important for the coin and where this coin and the price could be headed very soon. What is going on, guys? Kyle with Finance Bro here. Welcome back to another video. We're talking about Shiba Inu today, and we have a couple of things to discuss. The biggest one of these being now you can buy a Tesla. Yes, you read that right. You can buy a Tesla with your Shiba Inu, or buy a Tesla with Shiba Inu. Now you can. Let's read into this a little bit and figure out what's going on here, and then I'll give my take, of course, on it, and we'll get everybody up to date on what's going on with Shiba Inu. So, as you can see here, Shiba Inu made some billionaires on its way up, and it's now on a Las Vegas car dealership. Wants to capitalize on this newfound wealth by adopting the cryptocurrency. What happened? The Vegas Auto Gallery announced in a Saturday tweet that it would now accept Shiba Inu in addition to many other cryptocurrencies for luxury and exotic car purchases. One Shib fan announced that he would get the Tesla Inc. Model S Plaid, which effectively pointing out that the company now allows Tesla to be bought in exchange for Shiba Inu, as well as Lamborghinis and other major luxury vehicles. The announcement follows a recent analysis showing that an investment in Shiba Inu as little as $15 would now be worth, get this guys, I hope you're sitting down for this, ready? Would now be worth over $1 million if done early enough, which is just insane, guys. That is the level that we are at right now, and that is how far we have come as the Shiba Inu army in general. Let us know down in the comments below, guys, if you guys are still holding Shiba Inu. How many tokens are you guys holding? Are you still holding? Do you still like the coin? Maybe you don't like the coin anymore. Let me know down in the comments below, guys. I'd love to see your guys' takes, your opinions, what you guys feel, how you guys feel. It's always really cool to see. I also want to say real quick too, guys, like the video. Let's get this video to 400 likes, guys. You guys have blown it away every other time we have asked you to do this, and I would love if you guys did it again either way. Let's get back into the article though. And so that just kind of talks about the announcement. So if done early enough, blockchain data also shows that the coin is approaching a major milestone as the number of its users continues to grow. I believe they're referring to the 1 million holders, I guess, milestone or mile marker, if you will, which we actually hit that, believe it or not. I believe it was a couple of days ago. It might be about a week ago now. But what's interesting about that is the fact that we've already hit that, and we've actually dropped holders a little bit, unfortunately. And the reason for that, if you look at TradingView real quick here, I promise I won't be on the screen too long, is this, right? A little bit of a downtrend here, unfortunately, that Shiba Inu is starting to create, and that's likely a big reason why we've lost a significant amount of holders. But that being said, again, I'm still buying the dips on this, so I'm not too worried about that. Speaking of which, if you guys want to find a great platform to buy the dips on Shiba Inu, again, you guys can do whatever you want at the end of the day, but this is where I buy Shiba Inu. You guys can sign up for public.com down in the description with our link below. Guys, if you guys want to check out Public, it is a great social investing network app that allows you to see what other people are buying, selling, and talking about in both the stock and the crypto markets, guys. It is a great win-win for the both of us when you use our link, because not only when you sign up, deposit $1, so I have to deposit $1, you guys will get a free stock that could be worth up to $70. And now, exclusively for Thanksgiving only, for this kind of time of Thanksgiving that we're in right now, I believe it is now up to almost $300 possibility that you could get for stocks, which is really, really cool. So if you guys want to hop down there and hopefully get a shot at that, either way, it's free money, so you guys can hop down there and get that free stock when you use our link anyways. And you can follow us on Public and see what we're buying, what we're selling, what we're talking about in both the stock and the cryptocurrency markets. It's a win-win for the both of us, guys, and we would appreciate it immensely if you guys would support us in that way. But either way, let's talk a little bit more about that. As you can see, this was the tweet that was kind of quote tweeted by the Watcher Guru, but of course this was the actual Vegas art gallery, or auto gallery, not art gallery. You can now purchase cars with Shib at the Vegas Auto Gallery in Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's kind of dig into deeper here. So as you can see, this is a luxury car dealership, guys. This is a dealership that obviously contains a massive amount of high-end luxury cars that are now available to be bought, all with Shib. If you are a Shib multi-millionaire, or even just a Shib millionaire, whatever you might be, you can now purchase some of these incredible vehicles at their store, which is just crazy, guys. And Vegas Auto Gallery has, only about 2,000 followers here, but again, the fact that they are pushing this forward is just another example of the kind of widespread adoption that we're starting to see with Shiba Inu, right? Utility is becoming so critical to the key and future success of this coin, and it is so exciting to see not just business owners who are excited about Shiba Inu, who want to add it to their platforms and get the ball rolling, so to say, but also to the fact that they believe in this coin long term, but they also believe that, hey, there's a untapped market of people who are huge Shiba Inu fans, number one, Number two, these people, when Shiba Inu, and I say when, not if, I'm a big more, I believe in Shiba Inu long term, and I think it can do some crazy numbers here in 2022 and beyond. So I say when Shiba Inu explodes, right, in kind of quotes, I think that there will be a lot of people who will be making lots of money off of that, because there are, and you can see it in our comments every day, you see it on our social media, there's a lot of people who have a lot of money in this coin. And that being said, again, if this coin started going crazy, when it starts going crazy again, I think that we're going to see a lot of people make a very good amount of money off of that. And of course, when people make a lot of money off that, they tend to want to go spend it, right? They want to go buy a house, they want to go buy cars, for instance. Again, I think it's just a really, really cool feature, and it's something that does make sense to me in the long-term scheme of things for people who are gonna, if they're gonna make a lot of money off Shiba Inu, if Shiba Inu starts going parabolic again, which I think it will eventually, you know, we could see a lot of people who want to buy cars, and what better way to do that than through a kind of weird, or not weird, an interesting little partnership here with, you know, kind of what's going on with the exotic car scene. We have other stores accepting Shiba Inu now as payment as well, guys. Newegg is talking behind the scenes, it seems so far. We haven't heard any official word yet about getting, I think, Shiba Inu, as we all kind of talked about yesterday and we all kind of know now, getting Shiba Inu on their platform for us to be able to use as basically payment and currency, which is really cool. And again, there's just more and more businesses and organizations that are accepting Shiba Inu as a form of payment every single day. So it is just really cool to continue to see the massive amount of support that's kind of forming on this coin. And just overall, it's cool either way. Let's talk price just a little bit here, just so we can kind of wrap up this video and you guys understand where we're at as far as the technical analysis goes. And again, keep in mind, keep watching, guys. Don't click off the video just yet. I know some of you guys see this and you're like, all right, I'm done, whatever. But please trust me, these technical analysis segments are crucial to the future price action of this coin, and kind of affects how, or at least your understanding of how things are going to go. So please bear with me. I'll make it real quick here just so you guys have a good understanding. So let's talk indicators, right? First thing we want to do, we're going to pull up the RSI, because right now we are kind of in a bit of a, what most people would kind of look at this and say, this is kind of a downtrend, right? We're kind of, now we had that first major dump to the downside, right? We had a nice little recovery pump here, but unfortunately we just could not hold or sustain at those levels, and now we're continuing to kind of dump down, unfortunately, over the last couple of hours and the last couple of days. Now, why is that? Again, there's a lot of selling pressure on Shiba Inu right now, and it doesn't help when there's red days. When people perceive this coin as being red, which no thanks to the exchanges, because the exchanges, of course, will visually demonstrate that to you. They will show, hey, look at this, it's red, it's red today. Why is it red? You know, and then people freak out, people get anxious, people get worried, and then of course they ended up panic selling, right? And a lot of people have a decent amount of money in this coin that they are scared that they're going to lose more of, or they're going to get, you know, screwed out of, or what have you, and they sell, unfortunately, and that happens a lot. But right now, again, if you're looking at this coin from a long-term perspective, if you're looking at it through the history of its, not only its existence, but also the future of what it could do, that's where I think it gets a little bit more clear. It becomes a little bit less stressful, less anxiety filled. So let's talk about it, right? The RSI is kind of approaching now, fastly, I should say, fastly approaching the 30 level, which does confirm a oversold asset, whether it's stock or crypto, right? When something's oversold, typically that means it's a decent buy, right? When you're trying to get in on a good deal or get a good kind of price for whatever it is you're buying. As you can see here, when we had that pump, the RSI spiked above the 70 level, which means, of course, it was overbought at the time, and pretty much perfectly predicted that downward trend that we kind of broke back down into. Now, keeping all of this in mind, I want to look here at the overall rally, guys. Again, this was the first rally that we saw back in May. I believe it was this year, right? May 2021. That was the first rally. Again, didn't last that long, only lasted a couple of days. This rally here is fundamentally different. We've seen huge pumps over the course of like 2 to 3 weeks. Now we're unfortunately kind of stuck in a little downtrend here. But again, if we can start consolidating for a little bit, and I say this in every video because it is important, if we start consolidating to the right, you know, trading between a tight range between, I would say, in my opinion, around the 5.4 to even the high like 6, maybe not 6, but let's say like the 5.4 to 5.5 range, in between the 5 to even 4, you know, down here range. If we can trade in between there and trade tightly in that area and continue to sustain these levels and not drop below anymore, especially this previous low that we created here, I think that, again, we can start setting the stage or setting the launch pad for a future breakout, guys. A future breakout that, in my opinion, will be higher than the previous breakout that we saw right here, and then even obviously higher than that. But again, that will be kind of the telltale sign, is if we can start consolidating at a consistent and just valuable level, Will we be able to do that? I think we will be able to do that. I'm excited to see where obviously that goes, and I think it will happen. I think it's just a matter, it's a waiting game at this point, right? It's a, like, when is this going to happen? Will it happen? And again, it's at the end of the day, you just got to wait and see. Yeah, I know you want a concrete, sterilized, perfect answer. But again, I can't exactly say when this coin is going to go into a consolidation phase. In fact, I would even argue, here is my prediction, right? If you want my actual prediction, I think we are kind of in a consolidation phase right now. It's just a very wide-ranging consolidation phase from the highs to the lows. We are holding at these levels quite nicely, right? We've bounced off support several times here, and we're still holding pretty nicely. And as long as we continue to do that, I do think that we could break into the upper fives to the even mid fives to the even the sixth level, hopefully before the end of the year, hopefully before the end of 2022. If not, that's definitely a 2022 thing, I think. But again, you guys got to just keep it locked here. Make sure to subscribe and make sure to hit the notification bell so you never miss new videos like this. And you guys are always updated on the latest information with Shiba Inu. If you guys want to pick up a free stock with public too, once again, guys, real quick, hit the link down in the description below. It's a great win for the both of us, and it supports the channel at the same time. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.